Okay. So today we are going to learn about EDA. Okay. So anyone can tell me about EDA? What is exploratory data analysis? What you know about it? Anyone?
Can you repeat, ma'am?
What is EDA? What do you mean by EDA, or what you understand by word exploratory data analysis?
Okay, ma'am. Like when we perform data analysis to get inferences, like to reveal some useful information.
Can you please repeat?
When we perform analysis on the data to reveal some useful information from a random data set, that's what we call EDA.
Yes. Anyone want to share their thoughts?
Ma'am, EDA is like we are exploring our data to know more about data, what is going in our data, to make some inferences at initial stage, to visualize our data, what is the current status and what is happening in the things.
Okay.
In progress.
So this is the very, very simple definition of what is EDA. It is an approach to analyze the data using visual techniques, right? Which visual techniques we used in EDA, we'll see everything one by one, okay? So I hope this whiteboard is visible to everyone, right?
Yes, ma'am, but it's cut in half.
Okay.
I can see only half of it.
Okay, just wait, let me check. So now?
No, it's visible, ma'am.
Okay. So the basic definition of EDA is that EDA is used by the means who used EDA? This obviously the people who are working with data, right? Like data scientist, data engineer, right? So EDA is mainly used by these people who worked with the data, okay? To analyze and investigate data sets and summarize their main characteristics, often employing data visualization methods. So we will see what methods they are using one by one. Okay. And another definition or why EDA is useful. Let me show you. Just a minute. Actually, I have gathered some notes. Okay, so that you people can okay. Just a minute. Okay. So this is the use case for EDA, which is used to discover trends, patterns, to check assumptions with the help of statistics summary and the graphical representation, right? So there are steps. Okay, so let's see from the step 1. Sorry, I was mute. Sorry. Okay. So first step is like data cleaning. So it's better to use this text, right? Okay. This is the first step. This is the first step of data collection. So what do you mean by data collection? From where we will get our data? Anyone?
Web scraping, surveys,
The
and
process of gathering the data.
Okay.
You can
Database.
use any data sources. You can collect
Yes.
data.
if we are doing some kind of a research work, then World Bank is a very good database, RBI database, and there are other sources also. NSSO.
Yes, web scraping. Anyone else? What was the next? For data collection, web scraping, then from where we will get our data?
Ma'am, we can visit various databases like World Bank if we are doing some kind of research work. World Bank, RBI database, and NSSO. And we can also
Okay, we can
collect. We can also collect a sort of primary data, like we called it a first-hand data
yes.
by
We can
surveys
also,
and
yes, we can also create the real-time data for our own purpose, right? If we are like we are doing some new task, okay, which is totally different from others, so we have to create our own data set, right? If we want to research anything, okay. Sorry, I'm not. Anyone is asking something?
Ma'am, the whiteboard is not visible. That half of the data is not visible properly. Can you fix that?
Is it?
Yes,
Is it visible?
it's visible, but half of the data is it's not in a proper manner. Only half data we can see.
Use the zoom button on the right.
Yes, but I can
I
see.
think it's
No, Sonia, it's your. You can move it. It's for your screen.
okay, ma'am. Let me check.
Yes, can you please adjust your screen? I think you are using your mobile, right?
Yes, ma'am. I have just zoomed out.
Okay. So the data collection, we can also do it from. So these are the sources for data, like web scraping, World Bank, as someone says, real-time data we can create for our own. or we can get the data from the sites like Kaggle, GitHub, machine learning repository, right?
Yes, ma'am. Streaming data also, we can have data.
Sorry?
I said streaming data which has been collected in real time.
Yes. So the second steps comes in that
Even we can collect data from satellite also. All those are possible.
yes, yes, exactly. Okay.
Ma'am, you can also get data from IoT devices.
Yes, right. Okay. So yes, that the IoT devices, that's what I said, that real-time data means for our own purpose, we can create our own data, right? We can like create data. Here I can do. Real-time data means we can create data for our own purpose. Is it? The next step comes under the EDA is data importing. Okay. So as we know how to import the data, right? By using pandas. So we use pandas. Okay. For importing the data. So your data can be in many files like CSV, PDF, Excel, okay, or anything. So we can use pandas for that, right? So the next comes after importing, what comes? Third. Any guess?
Data pre-processing. No?
Yes.
Cleaning, data cleaning, ma'am.
For the pre-processing, we need data cleaning, right? Actually, that my mouse is not stable, so I'm not able to write with the proper handwriting. That's why I'm using text so that you people can get it easily. Okay. So,
Ma'am, I have a question.
yes.
Why data cleaning is different from data optimization?
Yes. Yes, it is
Ma'am,
different.
what is the difference between the both?
Can I explain the data cleaning first?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the what comes in data cleaning?
Ma'am, sort out values, ascending, descending, missing values, null values, like all the
Yes,
values we
ma'am.
have.
The data type also we check for cleaning.
Data transformation. If data are not in proper format.
Everyone knows everything. I don't know why I'm taking the class.
I don't know things, ma'am.
Okay, no, it was just joke. Okay, people are intelligent actually. Okay, so we use data cleaning for removing missing values, to remove outliers, right? Okay, just okay, to remove outliers. Anyone else want to suggest?
Ma'am, it should be in proper structural form.
Yes, and also to remove unwanted rows. There are some unwanted rows and columns, right? Which we don't need in our data.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, we want them to remove.
We have data scaling also.
Then we check for the null values. Right? Then we check duplicates. If there are many times the same value is repeating, we can remove that duplicates, right? Okay. And the data reduction. Okay. Please don't move this because it is editable for everyone. So don't do this. Okay. If you scroll, it means it will scroll for everyone. Okay. So make sure that you are handling it correctly. Okay. So now, is it visible? Okay. So this is what we do with. Okay. Yes. So this part comes under the data cleaning. Okay. So removing, Pradeep, please don't move it because if you, I can see that who is touching the data. Okay. So don't touch the data because if you move it, I need to arrange it again and again.
Actually, I don't see the left part of the. What can I do?
Okay.
Left part.
Okay.
Can you move
Me
little
also,
right
it is
side?
only the right part. It's not fixed properly. I'm trying to adjust.
Okay, let me check. Eh, Okay, so is it okay if I share the IPython notebook so that that all screen will be visible?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I don't see the left part. It's not properly visible to me. Hello.
Okay, I'll share it. Okay, no issues. Just wait, I'll share. Okay. So now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is what we saw, what is EDA and all. Okay. So the next thing comes in the steps. Steps comes under the. Okay, let me put it in everything. Okay. So what is data collection? We saw. Okay. Let me put this in every single cell. Okay, which will be easier for you to understand. Okay, so data collection is done, right? We can collect our data from anything, as you people mentioned. Then importing data, we can import any file using the pandas. Then data cleaning, like removing the missing values. Okay, outliers we can remove, unnecessary rows and columns we can just drop it. if we don't want that in our data. Okay. Then next is null values, right? Null values, how to deal with null values? We already saw that either we can drop that complete row or complete column, or else we can take the mean value of that particular column and we fill that null values with that mean value, right? The next is check for the duplicates. If there are so many duplicates of particular number, we can replace it, means we can remove all the duplicates and we can put only one. Okay. So data reduction is nothing but this, that unnecessary rows and columns will remove. Okay. So the third one is it's fourth one. Statistics.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. What if the 60% of the data is null value? What should we do for that?
You can just drop that column.
60% of the data will drop then.
Yes, I already told you, if there are more than 50, then what is the use of that data? Because at least means 20, like 10%, 15% is okay. But what if more than 50% is data is null? Then what is the use of that column?
Okay. If it is 10% or 20%, we can do that fill now.
Okay,
Is it-
there are so many methods which we'll see one by one. Okay, so it depends that the output should not be like a that null value present in particular column. That column should not affect the output directly. If it is affecting, then you can say it is important. Okay, if we will see it, you will understand it. Okay, so we can the next step is finding the statistics summary. So what is this statistics summary? So we saw .info, right? We saw .describe, right? So this .info was, I think, for pandas, and .describe was for numerical values, right? .info will give you all the information of that particular data set, like a number of rows present, number of columns, data types, and null values, right? And .describe will give you the this is specially for numerical data set. Okay, so it will give you standard deviation, mean value, minimum, maximum, 25th, 50th, and 75th percentile of your data. I hope you people remember what I already showed in the pandas and numpy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So the next one is this univariate analysis. So this is the fifth step. Univariate, anyone, can you please tell me what is this univariate analysis? Anyone?
We have only one variable.
One data, set of data.
No, you cannot say only one set of data. See, in the data,
One analysis.
Unique
It's
set
an
of data.
analysis based on
Yes
unique
or
on one value.
yes. See, in univariate analysis, we do the process only on one variable, means only on one column. Okay. So if I open that plot section, okay, so this bar or this, I hope you all remember. Is my screen is visible for plots?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
I hope you are seeing these plots, right? Means or I shared only that screen.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so if you see this plot, so this I have performed only on one variable, that is only on TV column, which is X. Okay, so this X is nothing but, you can see here in the X, I put all the TV column, which is just simple one. One column is there, right? So this is called univariate analysis, where we perform the analysis or where we perform the graph and all the things only on one variable, means one column. Okay, so this is the definition. Okay. So in univariate analysis, you can analyze data of just one variable. A variable in your data set refers to a single feature or column. Okay. The single column also called a single feature. So how to find it? We can do it by visual methods like histogram, box plot, and pie chart. Right? So histogram, you all people know. Okay, so let's see. All three we will see. No issues. So this is nothing but the IPython notebook I have shared with you, or I have explained to you. That is the same pandas notebook. Okay. So this is the data visualization section, and if you see, yes, histogram. This is histogram. Okay. I hope you people know the histogram bar plot. You know, right? Where that went? Okay. So histogram, you know. Pie chart, you know. Pie chart also we plot of single column, right? So what is this box plot? So this is your box plot. We can find that box plot of single column as well. So for example, this is your box plot of column D. Okay, this is the simple. Actually, this is for A, B, C, D 4 column, but assume that this is your box plot for column D. So what is this means? Okay. So people who newly joined at this week. So in the previous section, I told you that I'll explain box plot in the 6 p.m. So this is how it works. Okay, so this is your minimum value. This is your 25th percentile of complete data. This is your 50. Sorry. This is your 75th. And this is your maximum value. Sorry. Okay, no issues. So what it means? So your data, these are the your numbers. Okay, it can be depends on your data. So this plot is showing that your data is like here. Okay, it belongs to minus 1.5 to plus 1.5, right? So minus 1.5 is the minimum range of your data and plus 1.5 is the maximum range of your data. So